Eat this, not that. On this Wellness Wednesday, how to break through the diet confusion for healthy weight loss success. A lot of us are dieting or watching what we eat. In fact, the CDC says more than 160 million Americans are on a diet at any given time. But from low carb to low fat to high protein and fasting, there are so many conflicting ideas out there. So we invited Cooper Clinic dietitian Meridan Zerner to break down the red flags to look out for in any diet and what a successful diet should entail. Good morning to you.
Good morning. My favorite subject.
Diets. Isn't it all of our favorite subject?
But I would love to reframe it and call it like nutrition.
Yeah.
A nutrition plan, maybe a
nutrition
lifestyle.
plan. I like that.
Because diet can have negative connotations, and it really is, how are you going to fuel your body? How are you going to fuel your body?
And do it in a healthy way that is nutritional, but in ways that we can also enjoy, right?
Yes, where you can reach your goals, but not compromise other aspects of your health, and that is what the dietitian is all about.
Exactly, exactly. Now, I feel like it is so hard to know which diet plan is perfect for you, especially when reasons for making those changes vary from person to person. So how does one person know, okay, this might be for me, this nutritional plan might be for me?
So to say on TV, hey, no one size fits all is probably the most powerful message. And so when we can tailor it for you, I think that's really helpful. But appreciate and have confidence that there are a lot of themes in the most successful diets that we can bank on, that we can invest our time and energy and focus in. And so all of the dietary plans that have been successful, that are healthy, are going to encourage you to be mindful of muscle. So I have like this representation here of like a pound of fat and then 5 pounds of muscle.
Oh, wow.
We're trying to lose fat. We're trying to preserve muscle. And if we have a radically extreme plan where we're not exercising, maybe we're only eating 500 calories, we're going to lose a lot of muscle. People on the GLP-1 medications right now, we're really trying to help them and watch that they're not losing muscle, because that's your metabolic engine.
Exactly, exactly. Okay, so then let's talk about traits that successful diets do have, everything that they have in common. And one of those things is they require you to pace yourself.
Yes, and we want to look at, hey, you need energy probably every 3 hours. We want to fuel this amazing body of yours probably every 3 hours. These successful diet plans are also going to encourage you, hey, how much sugar are you getting? Let's have a little bit less sugar, or a lot less sugar. It's in your barbecue sauce, like it's in your breakfast bar. Like, look at the label. How do you reduce it? Back in my heyday, the 80s, right, we focused in on no fat. Well, we know that good fats are really where it's at. So we're going to have less sugar, more of these healthy fats, whether it's the avocado, the nuts, the seeds, the olive oils. These are going to sustain us, help with good skin, whatever your goal is.
Yes.
Healthy fats. All of these great sustainable diets have a lot of color.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Fruits, vegetables,
and you want your
fiber.
plate to be colorful.
Be colorful.
I also love that you mentioned that it can help you with your skin and other benefits, because I think we focus so much on the weight loss that we forget that there's other benefits that come with
the brain.
Yes, yes,
that's
indeed.
A big one.
Okay, now this one, I eat a lot of the times on the show, and so if I don't eat on the show, I am horrible at this. And don't skip breakfast. I am a horrible offender of this.
And again, how about a reframe? What if it was just a first fueling, and whatever time that is for you, if it's at 10 a.m., if it's at 11 a.m., I want to honor that intuitive eating piece, which is when are you actually hungry, but also recognize your body and your brain are asking for you to go, go, go in the morning. So I'm open to each client, like, where does that make sense for you? Cooper Clinic's going to say, hey, let's tailor it for you. And when you do get that first fueling in, let's pair it with a protein. So all of my carbs have a buddy, all of my carbs have an escort, and so I've got the Greek yogurt. Maybe you're throwing a hard-boiled egg at it. Maybe you'd prefer like a protein shake just to make it easy. But I want that protein for muscle, but it's also going to sustain you and help with fullness and satiety, which is a key element in a successful diet plan.
Now, you say you have to make sure that you're also regulating your eating, and I think you even just touched on the timing of when you're feeding yourself.
When we get too hungry, when our blood sugar gets so low, we have no real willpower to speak of, and that's not a fair fight. That's just not a fair fight. Your body will tell you, get carbs, get them fast, get highly processed carbs because it gets your blood sugar up quickly. We want to prevent that with this regulation. Your body loves consistency and regulation. It
I
does.
love. Okay, these are really good tips indeed. And Meridan, I know there are so many questions we could ask about this topic. So if anyone has questions at home and they want to directly ask you, where can they find you?
You can find all of us at cooperaerobics.com.
There we go. And I'm going to grab one of these oranges because I have not eaten breakfast today. Thank you so much, Meridan.
Pair it with a protein.